So, Al, we're here because we want to talk about the process of writing essays in ModPo. So, I was wondering if you could take us through how students actually go about writing and submitting their each of the four essays.
Thank you, Anna. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, Al.
Yes, it's true. Anna and I are here. We're going to talk about writing and submitting essays. So there are two ways to find the place where you're going to enter your writing assignment. One is to simply find it in the main syllabus for any given week. So, for instance, essay assignment number 2 is at the bottom of week 4. You'll see peer graded assignment, writing assignment 2. You can click on that. But you can also click on grades, the word grades, in the left-hand menu of any ModPo page. And if you do that, you'll see all of the assignments. And for ModPo, that's just quizzes and essays. And if you scroll down, for instance, to continue using the example of essay number 2, but there are 4 essays assigned in ModPo, you would scroll down to week 4, and you would see peer-graded assignment, writing assignment number 2. You'll click on that. Once you get to the next page, you will see the main page for dealing with your essays. You'll see 4 crucial links at the top of the page. On the far left, instructions. That's actually not as helpful as it could be. That's just an overview. So you'll want to immediately click on My Submission. When you click on My Submission, you will see a pretty good description of what an essay consisting of close reading is, and you'll see a particular reference to that assignment. In the case of essay number 2, we offer 4 essays for you. I think, Anna, it's true that for 3 of the 4 ModPo essays, we're offering 4 options. And then I think for the 4th one, there are, I believe, 2 options. Right. So in the case of assignment number 2, you'll see 4 poems, which you can close read as part of your 500-word essay. In each case, we have created a PDF link, so you can look at the texts there. And this is the same page where you'll submit your essay. If you notice at the very bottom of the essay is a box. Unless you click on the text box, it won't be quite as visible as it could be. If you click on the box, you'll see that it makes itself clear. And you have some formatting options, bold, italic, numbering, indenting, and adding a URL or a link. But really the best thing that you should do here to write an essay is to compose your essay somewhere else in some other word processing app, such as Word. There are many notes apps. You can simply type text, raw text, plain text. And then when you feel like you've written your essay and it's ready, you can block copy the essay from your other application and paste it into this box. Now, the reason we recommend that, well, I don't know. Anna, why would we recommend that people write it somewhere else before they submit it?
Well, for one thing, you sort of never know what could happen with your internet connection. If for some reason your internet were to just cut out or go down, you might lose your work that you'd already done, and we all know how that feels. So I think we recommend composing your essay sort of elsewhere outside the site in your preferred word processing software.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that you have a backup somewhere.
And keep a copy for your own records.
Of course.
Not that ModPo is going away, but it's a lot easier, I think, to find your essay in your own files than to go back and find it. So somewhere along the line, either after you've pasted your essay in or preferably right at the beginning, go to the top of the description, the guidelines, and you'll see another box. It says title, and in the box, in gray lettering, you see give your project a descriptive title. So make sure that you do that. It could be an alluring title if you want. You can have your name in the title if you want. You don't have to. Your essay will always be identified with your name as you've set it up in the Coursera program. Do the title, make it exciting, make it clear so people will be interested in it, and then you've either already pasted or now you paste. And you can click on the big light blue box called Preview to take a look at it. And if it's exactly what you want, you can also save draft and come back to it, and then you'll be given an indication that it's time to submit the essay. And you've done that now. So let's talk for 1 second about what happens once you've submitted the essay, because you're pretty much done at this point. So where will your essay go? It will go into among a part of the site among all of the other essays that have been submitted. And when people are ready to review classmates to do peer reviews, in ModPo that happens during the what we call our symposium period of ModPo between early September and late November. That will always happen the week after essays are being submitted. But here's a little tip. ModPo is open. We don't have rigid deadlines, and so if you come upon this essay assignment late, you can submit it anyway. The reason we want you to submit it during the week when we've set it out, so that in the example of essay number 2, it's in week 4. The peer reviewing happens the next week, and in that case, it's week 5. Your essay stands a much, much, much better chance at finding, at garnering at least 4 peer reviews if you submit it during the symposium mode of ModPo between early September and late November, if you submit it during the week that we've set out. If you do, then you can go back to the essay anytime, especially during the peer review week, to see what people have said about your essay. We won't say much more about that. We'll ask you to go to our video that describes how peer reviewing works. But let me just say one more thing about this, which is that if you are coming to this video and you're coming to ModPo in what we call the off-season or slow po, which would be after November 1st, anytime during the year, and prior to early September when we start up again, you can, of course, write an essay, and you can hope that people will find it and review it, and it'll be there for people to review over the coming weeks and maybe even months. So just remember to click on My Submission again, and you will always see your essay, and you'll see the comments that it's received. One more point, and then maybe Anna has a couple of points or questions about this. If you go to the far right of the peer-graded assignment page, you'll see, again, 4 links, instructions on the far left, My Submission, which is the key that's the key page for this part of our discussion, how to write and submit an essay. Then you'll see Review Classmates. We'd ask you to go to the video on peer reviewing for instructions about how to use that. And on the far right, you'll see Discussions. And if you click this is something very special. If you click this, you will go to a special discussion forum that is just for essay submissions. And there's a discussion forum for each of the 4 essay assignments. So if, again, you're in essay number 2, you click on Discussions, you will go to a special forum where you'll find your colleagues, your ModPo colleagues, have posted links to their essay. And that is a way for people to draw others' attention to it. So I strongly recommend, I know Anna does too, strongly recommend you click on Discussions, create a thread. The thread should be very excited and attractive. I've written a really cool essay on such and such, and I hope you'll review it, and my name is. That'll be a thread title that people will see in their threads list. And then in the body of the post of that thread that you're creating, make sure you leave a link. Make sure you leave a link. And how to post a link to your essay. Your essay has a unique link. Once you've submitted your essay, if you go to your My Submission page, you will see another link called Shareable Link. And if you click that, it'll ask you to click again to copy it. And now it's copied. So you can then go to your thread and you can paste the link. Some people make the mistake of pasting the generic My Submission link, which is not going to help because that will go to the general. That will, when any person comes along and clicks the generic My Submission link, he or she will go to his or her own essay rather than yours. So let me just review. You can use the link on the left side, Grades, to go to any essay assignment. Once you get there, put in your title, write, paste in, and submit your essay, and then always go back to My Submission to see your essay. And when you see it, you will, as peer reviews and comments come in, you'll be able to see all of those. And for more about that, go to the peer review how-to video.